Hey, good morning, everyone. Welcome to our last Thursday morning business chat for November, and not too many more left for 2023, is there? Um, so it's Thursday, November 30th, and today's topic is going to be giving the gift of health for the holidays, because we are in such a wonderful position to help people, friends, family, and people we don't know. But right now, a lot of us are buying presents for people we love and care for. And what better present to give than the gift of health? And we are in the final days of this wonderful Alavida special that just started. So we're in the early days, and it goes through Monday, I believe. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but it goes all the way through Monday. So here we have all Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We have 5 days to order the Alavida Trio, which is already, as Robin likes to say, the best deal you can get, because you get 2 sleeves of the Alavida patches and two of the morning and night cream, which lasts 3 to 4 months for most people. So you're getting and Robin, as she said, she doesn't usually sleep 12 hours. Okay. She's lucky if she gets 6 hours. And so she uses the patches twice. She peels it half off for one night, half off of the other night. So you're really getting 3 or 4 months supply for what was the price? Does anybody help me out? What's the special?
One 127.45.
I mean, that is an incredible value. And it comes Christmas wrapped. It comes gift wrapped. You don't even have to wrap it. So I predict it's going to be the best selling product for the next 5 days for good reason. I know that Robin and I are stocking up, and we've got a number of we discussed this on our directors call yesterday, and we had a few of our directors team that wanted to share about it. So I'm just going to pass it over. I think we have Judy, Jennifer, and Anne. We're going to talk about it. So, Anne, I'm going to let you start if you don't mind, if you're there, if you could unmute, because
Yes,
you
I'm
created
right
this
here, Gregory.
wonderful document. So I'll bring it up whenever you want, but go ahead and I'll turn it over to you, Anne. Good morning.
Sure. Yeah, sure. If you want to bring that document up, that would be really great. I'll just tell you a little bit of background. A couple of weeks ago, some of you heard David speak about Alavida, and it was a powerful presentation. And one of my brand partners said, "Oh, I would love to have the notes from that," because she's a radio talk host, and she typically likes to share some of these in writing to her listeners. So I decided that I would spend some time taking notes. And then Colleen Mass, and Lisa Farron, who's a teacher, helped sort of embellish the document, if you will. And here it is. You can see it. We posted it on Live Younger Facebook group, so you can go and get it there if you want to get it. And I also posted it, in other areas. But this document really goes through everything that David talked about that day. And, initially I just focused on the product itself, but she said, I loved his opening statement. So I went ahead and put it in there when he talks about how the Alavida patch is designed to elevate epithalamine. It's a peptide that naturally is found in the pineal gland. And it's important because the pineal gland plays a big role in what happens with hormones and neurohormones, with antioxidants and inflammation and other things. So it's really a beautiful document. Can you scroll down so you can see what else is in there? You can see that I've included what's not in there, all of the toxins and everything that you sometimes see, the parabens and stuff is not in there. And then you see the daytime formula of the ingredients, the nighttime formula and the ingredients in there, and keep scrolling. And as you get down to the bottom of this, you'll see that the patch is discussed, where to place the patch, what it might do, what you can do if it does cause issues. With some people, it can cause some dreams, and some people are okay with that. Other people find that it gives them too many dreams and they don't sleep well with it. So if you don't want to put it like on the third eye, which is the middle of the forehead, right between the eyes, then you can move it and put it on the temple. Some people still feel the dreams there, or on the right side of your neck. You can just move it and put it there. As well, I put in the link, you can go to myalavida.com. And if you are a brand partner, know that if you put in myalavida.com/, and your username, you have your own account there. And then down below, there's another interesting document that you can, a PDF that you can read about related to the Alavida patch. If you can go back up again, I forgot to mention, Gregory, that on the very top, I also put the YouTube clip in there so that after the first paragraph, you'll see that you can go to the link and you can actually go right to the video that David did and listen. So some people don't want to read the document, they can certainly go listen to David. So I think it's a beautiful document. I put it together and I sent it out to all of my customers and my brand partners so that they can all read about how powerful this Alavida patch is. It does so much more than what we typically say. We say skin, but if you read this document, you will see that this patch is simply amazing. So I'm going to go ahead and you can close this, Gregory, and I'll hand it back to one of the other presenters that are here.
I just wanted to comment, just scanning through it yesterday when we were on the director's call, it enhanced my belief in Alavida. And I had some really great dreams last night because I patched up with it. And so thank you so much. This is a great document. And I think that anyone that gets the gift of Alavida from any of us with this document is going to go, oh my gosh, this is my gift. Thank you for the gift of healthy skin, but healthy pineal gland and healthy so much else. So any final comments, Ann, or
just that make a copy of this. If I bought 3 of the Alavida kits for my 2 daughters and my daughter-in-law, and I'm giving them for Christmas, but I'm going to make a copy of this document and I'm putting it right in with their gift so that they can really begin to see the powerful benefits they'll get from this gift that I'm giving them at Christmas time.
Very nicely designed, kept the color, the Alavida color and look and everything. So nice job. Thank you so much for doing that for us, Ann, and your team that contributed to it. And let's see, I think Judy, I'm not sure which Judy it was because we have a couple of Judys we're going to comment. So just speak up, raise your hand, and I'll promote you out.
All right, this is Judy Joy, raise hand.
I thought it was going to be Judy Joy. Hi, Judy.
Hi there, hi everybody. Oh my gosh, that's the most incredible document. Thank you very much. It's just all inclusive. Love it, love it, love it. So Gregory, can you let me screen share?
Oh yes, hold on, let me do a co-host so you can screen share. There you go.
Okay.
Okay.
And again, Anne, thank you. I did something similar, but I created a website, and I did this during the time that Canada had only the Alavida Trio and the Ice Wave. I shouldn't say only. We were grateful to have anything at that point.
Just to clarify for everybody, our Canadians, this was one of 2 products they had for how long, Judy?
Gee, it seemed like years, but I think it was 10 months. Yes, we were.
Our Canadians are Alavida and Ice Wave specialists.
Yes, we certainly are. When I created this website, which is called yourfacewantsthis.com, so it's right at the top, yourfacewantsthis.com, I also included on this website our other product, which was Ice Wave. And I thought, how on earth am I ever going to connect Ice Wave and Alavida Trio under the title yourfacewantsthis.com? Because I really like that domain name, right? And so when I created this, just the background, it was for my team. I shared it with other people in Canada who were interested. But I had Ice Wave on there with a big heading, pain shows in your face. And it does. You can always tell by looking at someone's face if they're dealing with pain. Anyway, so this no longer has Ice Wave on it. And it was just a quick little thing I put together, you know, exactly what we have been talking about. Here's a video. Check out this overview video. Then through the various products about the Alavida patch. And Anne, I think I'll take some of what you said and use it here. I wanted to emphasize it was a non-transdermal patch, you know, so went there. Then the images from the biopulsar test, which I think is amazing. 5 minutes after using the Alavida patch. And then I did a before and after gallery so people can click through there. And I mentioned, notice the changes in the upper eye. I guess we've got a few people in the background there, but that's okay. We're a family, so you can click through there.
Sounds good.
Whoever is chattering away in the background, well, talking.
There, I'll mute them.
Wisely, not chattering away. If you could mute yourself, that would be great. And then the main reason why I created this website was to have videos up there, because the videos are incredible, especially learning about the epithalamin. And here David Schmidt and Dr. Thornton Streeter are discussing. The first part is a 2-minute video about what is phototherapy. No, that's another one down there. But at the 0.39, Mark David Schmidt's talking. At the 1.49, Dr. Thornton Streeter, all about Alavida. This is the video here where it starts with the 2-minute introduction, you know, that wonderful phototherapy video. And then it moves into other parts. David starts speaking specifically about the Alavida at the 8:28 mark. And then Jane Mann, it's very difficult to find this video anymore, but an esthetician, she was interviewed many years ago by Emily Hollingshead. And the before and after photos, how she talks about epithalamin, I just thought was fabulous. And then I put up Andrea Hardy's testimonial, so believable. And then, you know, we just go down what it's not in there, what is in there, and then how to order. It's generic, you know, so save $50 by becoming a preferred customer, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So that's it from me in terms of yourfacewantstthis.com. And it's really a place to keep those videos so they're easy to find. All right.
Well, that's beautiful.
Gregory.
Oh, well, thank you so much, Judy. And
You're
I think Jennifer was going to be the next one. Jennifer was going to share a little bit insights on giving the gift of good health. And here we're going to give the gift of healthy skin and, you know, and so many other things. So Jennifer, if you're out there.
I am. What do you need? My hand up? There we go.
There we go. Great.
Ah, thank you. What was so exciting yesterday was the director's meeting. My goodness. I've loved Alavida for the 2+ years I've been using it. Of course, I'm using it for my skin. And I have a busy schedule working another job. So I haven't watched all those videos. And so I had no idea until yesterday that, I was told, Robin and Gregory said, oh, put it on your pineal gland and see what happens. Well, I got the dreams. I slept so well. And I could notice a difference in my face. And I was at Thanksgiving this last weekend. And for breakfast, Mom was talking to a couple of our sort of skeptical family members. And it was so funny because one of the gals said, oh, Jean, you just look so young for your age, because she just celebrated her 88th birthday. And part of it is she behaves young and she wears about 5 or 6 patches every single day and she loves them. But it was funny. She said, someone asked, oh, do you do something for your skin? And she said, oh, I used their program quite a bit, but it's kind of expensive for me. So I said, Mom, it's not expensive, considering what you do. And she said, well, come to think of it, I had an experiment that I did a couple months ago, and I put the Alavida night cream on one hand. And she said, this is the greatest test for me because, and she showed us her hands and no one could believe it. They were so different. And she said, oh, I guess they are different, aren't they? So she got excited about reordering Alavida and realized that, it had been making a difference. And she doesn't know anything about the pineal gland, and she's so into that kind of stuff. So after reading these articles, I thought, okay, there's 2 or 3 gifts I'm going to be given with the article. But I want to thank Anne for sharing so generously the article. And I think you have a hyperlink in there, right? So that we can actually get on the YouTubes and some of the things you shared. And I think, Judy, boy, to have a link to a website for those that don't do paper much, I so appreciate all this. So I just got educated. I can't wait to talk about it and tell all my customers and team about it. So thank you both. Thank you all.
Yeah, well, thank you. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you, Anne. And boy, my mind, I'm just so grateful. And thank you, Judy. And so, we have this wonderful opportunity, this very affordable special for special people in your lives. So, Keme, you've had your hand up for a little while. I hope it's related to what we're talking about. If you'd like to chat about the Alavida special, go ahead. You're muted.
I wanted to ask a question, and I asked in the chat. My sister had the really intense dreams, and so she quit wearing the Alavida at nighttime. Does that work? Do y'all know? Does it have to be worn at night?
I wouldn't think so. None of our patches are specific, except for maybe Silent Night,
Yeah.
specifically for. Anne, do you want to comment on that, please?
Right. Well, David talks about that there are people that have those type of dreams, and just to move the patch, away. But she could certainly try during the day. There's nothing that says she can't do that. And I see Sunshower Rose. She's got hers on today, right, Sunshower?
I could say yes to that, but what I want to say is, well, if you wear Alavida patch during the day, I bet you'll have some great daydreams.
Also, I wanted to ask, is it good for like different skin conditions? Do y'all know?
I would say the combination of X39 and Alavida are powerful for the skin, truly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Say
For my mother, actually, what she noticed was the thin skin on her one hand thickened up and plumped up on her other hand. So it was texture. It was bringing back life to it. And a couple of the spots that were on there, they didn't fade completely, but they were lighter than we remembered. So that was good.
And Jennifer, did she use Alavida night cream or day cream on her hands?
It was night cream. She looked at the size of the bottles and said, well, it makes sense to use the night cream since I
Okay, so I invite everyone who wants to do the same experiment, so you get to share with people yourself. One hand, night cream. Take a picture.
Gregory, this is Heidi. I'm raising my hand, but I'm on audio only. I have an ad for Alavida.
Okay, we'll get to you after the other folks. Eva, you had your hand up. You want to comment?
Hi, I just wanted to share that I use Alavida during the day, the patch, for the reason being I've already had so many intense dreams, and so I did notice that it's even more intense. So I use my Alavida patch during the day for the effects of also increasing my organs, activating my pineal gland. So I just noticed during the day, everything is just really calm, but I also feel my skin is just like, it's so smooth, and soft, but I really enjoy it during the day. I just feel really calm and, just very focused and calm. But I wear it during the day.
Thank you very much, Eva. And Sunshower, I promoted you out. Did you make your comments? I'm sorry. You're muted. Go ahead.
I did, but thank you.
Okay. Connie, you've got your hand up.
Yeah, I do. A couple of years ago, someone sent me before and after pictures of a woman who used only the Alavida system, not X39. And she had had an autoimmune rash for over 2 years that the dermatologist could not clear up. And it cleared up in 3 weeks using Alavida patch and the Alavida skin treatment. And so I would assume she used day and night because she had the whole system. But yeah, I had before and after pictures from that. And at night for the dreams, I still get crazy dreams with it, but I wear it under my belly button. And I have. And when Barry and I met David Schmidt, when we were vetting the company, we asked him what he wore. And when he mentioned that he wore Alavida every night, we both knew there was something far more going on with that patch than skin.
I think he said it. Yeah, isn't it easy to say it's one of his favorites, or he won't?
Yeah,
yeah.
He's addicted to it.
He's addicted to it. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. The only other thing that I noticed living in Arizona, and some of you in the moister areas of the country might not get an opportunity to notice this, is when I met David, he gave us all of the patches, including Alavida, because we had only been using X39. And I used the Alavida for the amount of time that he had given it to me, which I think I probably took berries. So that was probably 2 months. And what I noticed when I started wearing it is that I was no longer having to put lotion on my body. And living in Arizona, normally you are slathering yourself with lotion and it does not matter. It is so dry. And all of a sudden I realized that I was still using it on things on, and on my face and décolleté, but I was no longer reaching for lotion for my legs, my arms, any place else. I was just staying hydrated. Well, when I ran out of the patch, it was several weeks later when I noticed I'm slathering lotion on again. So somehow it's working even in the places you're not putting the lotion to hydrate the skin. I'm not sure why, but that was a definite, obvious experience for me.
Gregory, you're muted.
Yeah, in the chat. Jennifer, go ahead. What did you just say in the chat?
I've been noticing that hydration also that Connie just mentioned, but also I have this tendency to work. I do my kind of work with subconscious, unconscious through the coaching work I do. And I just decided to push through the dreams and see what happened. And they faded and I stopped having them, except in those occasional times where I start getting anxiety or stress, and then a dream will come up. And so to me, I'm thinking positively about it's moving things through that no longer need to hang out in that subconscious mind. So that's my etheric spin on it.
That's great. Heidi, we don't see your hand, but you said your hand's up. So go ahead, please.
Thank you, Gregory. I just have a experience with Alavida that I wanted to share with my children. I would take my Alavida off at night in the morning and put it on their foreheads when they would go in for their adjustments for their dental braces. And they would not have any pain after returning home. And then they would sleep beautifully and they would wake up and they're like, Mom, it doesn't feel like I had an adjustment yesterday. And I'm like, I know. I go, you need to take that patch to your dad's house and wear it for another 12 hours.
Isn't that great? Thank you. Thank you.
And they were wearing it during the day. So someone had mentioned, can it be worn during the day? Absolutely. Yeah. And we're talking about 14, 15, and 16-year-olds.
Wow. Beautiful. Hold on there. Hey, okay. Thanks very much, Heidi. Ravel, you're next. You have your hand up. Go ahead, please.
Thanks, Gregory. Just wanted to reiterate, Connie and Gregory, your reference to David Schmidt. I believe it was 2 years ago when he mentioned that if we can use any 2 patches, if we have to limit oneself to 2 patches, to use X39 and Alavida. And wanted to mention as well that Zena Locke in Florida no longer has to use sunscreen using the Alavida nighttime cream. I really enjoyed hearing Anne and Judy and Jennifer today. Thanks so much. Can I mention something relating to this particular date, November 30th, which isn't Alavida related, Gregory?
Yeah, before you do, let me just thank you for mentioning sunscreen, because Robin and I are going with our youngest son and his wife to Kauai next month, which starts tomorrow, on the 13th through the 23rd. So we'll be gone for most of the calls. But he's a redhead with freckles, and he's sunburn sensitive, and so he's getting an Alavida for early Christmas present. Go ahead,
Awesome.
Ravel.
Awesome. And pardon me, that's not a natural segue to this, but just wanted to alert everyone to the fact that today is the last day of the early bird special to get the discount on going to Texas. So November 30th. So I think it's $100 that's saved. So go ahead and get your tickets. Thanks.
Excellent. Excellent. Helen or Tim, one of the peaks or both of them. Go ahead, please.
Well, it's Helen. And someone had said to me that, I look 10 years younger. I wrote that to Jeannie, and she goes, 10, 20. And I'm like, whoa, maybe it's almost like an insult, but I won't take it that way. That I look 20 years older, years ago, is like, whoa. So thank God for the patches.
No kidding. No kidding. Thanks, Helen. Judy, did you have something else to share? And maybe if you have the specifics on the special, I need someone, I don't have it in front of me, to give the specifics on the special that we have running now through Monday evening.
You know what? Ravel is really good about specifics.
Right.
Ravel, go Ravel. Are you up for that?
I was typing, pardon me, I was typing something. Was that the specifics on the price?
No, specifics on the special that's running now, between now and next Monday on the Alavida.
So the specifics is, that's something I wanted to mention as well. It's amazing that there's 2 patches in this special. And so there's 2 Alavida, that's 2 months, a nighttime cream and a daytime nectar. And of course, to have the lowest price product already in LifeWave, discounted even further by 15%. Because if you teased out each product, you're looking at something well over 250 normally wholesale. So here we are with the 127 and change. It's a great, great gift for oneself even.
And is there a limit of 5 per distributorship, I believe?
I haven't heard that. Apologies. I don't know if there's a limit.
Okay. Great.
And it comes festively wrapped.
And that's the best part. I kind of I have a love-hate relationship with Christmas wrapping. I got to admit, I love doing it, but I don't want to do it. And so that's really nice. And Judy, you want to share something else now?
Yes, Ravel, thanks for pitching in there. I was looking for a statistical significance chart that I did many years ago when I first joined. Could I screen share again, Gregory? Are we
Yes,
good to
go
go?
ahead. Yeah, of course.
All right. So when I joined, I was curious. I was big on the X39, but then I wanted to add another patch. And of course, I'm big on carnosine, so I did that. But then I was curious about Alavida, SP6, Eon, glutathione, and carnosine in general in terms of the clinical studies. So I read all the clinical studies, and here are the statistical significance for each of these patches. And why I'm bringing it to your attention is that's when I discovered that why David Schmidt likes Alavida so much. I mean, look at the statistical significance. Wow. That means a change was, created in the body worth exploring. The Alavida, the pituitary, 99%, the hypothalamus, 99%, thyroid, adrenals, pancreas, kidneys, liver, all whopping 99% significance, and epithalamin also protects our telomeres. And if any of you have ever emailed me, you know that my email is telomeresrock@gmail.com. Very fond of long telomeres and all that. The gallbladder, nothing was noticed. Too short. The time was too short to notice anything with the intestines, but the frontal lobe, 99. So you can really see why David Schmidt is big on the Alavida. And I'm sure it was created for much more than the skin. The others are all wonderful, but it was just the Alavida percentage that I wanted to bring to your attention. And
Where
they
is
all,
the chart, Judy? Where is it?
I created it for myself. Originally, I just
Oh,
did
well.
It's on Judy's hard drive.
You can't keep good things to yourself, Judy Joy.
Yeah.
But I want to add, Judy, thank you for that, because I want to add that if you do go to myalavida.com, to your personal website, or myalavida.com, you can find the clinical study there. Under the image, it says clinical study. And if you click that clinical study, you can share that with anyone that wants more information, but it clearly outlines everything that Alavida does. And all of these that Judy is sharing with you is on there about this, the statistical, what they saw, the significance of these organs being impacted by this patch. And so you can certainly share that study.
Wonderful. I love our co-creation. Thanks. Okay.
And the nice thing about that website that you mentioned, the corporate website, myalavida.com/Gregory, I could send it to someone, and if they choose to order, they click and boom, they're right there. So, right now our focus is giving the gift, but giving the gift of just knowledge and awareness. I mean, we can continue to do this all throughout the year, promoting Alavida to friends and loved ones and prospects and people that have interest in it. On yesterday's call, I heard someone, give testimonial that they've meticulous care of their face. One of the ladies, for years and years, decided to try Alavida and let go of everything else they were doing. So, this is replacement spending for a lot of people, because a lot of you women, more than us guys, we don't spend too much on facial care, maybe razors, right? And I don't spend much on those. But this is a very inexpensive, very effective skincare product.
So Gregory, I put the PDF for Alavida that we created in the chat, just so people know.
Oh, good. Thank you very much. Any final comments before we bring this Alavida call to a close?
I wanted to mention, Gregory, and my hand's not able to be raised. This is Heidi coming to you from the border of Colorado and New Mexico. I wanted to mention that it is such a high compliant product, because if you give it to someone during the day and say, what time do you go to bed at night? You can follow up and say, hey, did you put your patch on? It's 15 minutes before you said you were going to sleep. I'll call you tomorrow morning, 15 minutes after you wake.
That's, follow up and follow through. That's really good. Okay, well, thank you, everyone. Have a blessed day, and let's give the gift of good health and good looks, right? As we move into the holiday season and take advantage of this wonderful special and, this wonderful opportunity we have to change so many people's lives with, these wonderful products that David has given to us and to the earth. So if
And
you'd like
a quick reminder.
Yeah, Robin, I'm sorry, go ahead.
When you give the gift, invite people to take a photo in good lighting of their face, and then do another one several months later.
Amen. Or your left and right hand, if you choose to go down that path. All right. Well, thanks, everyone. Have a blessed day, and we'll talk to you very soon.
Thank you, Robin and Gregory, and everyone who shared, Anne and Judy, and Jennifer. Thank you.
Ravel.
Ravel. Yes.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Happy
everyone.
December for tomorrow. We all started tomorrow.
Amazing
What a
information,
wonderful
folks.
call. Awesome.
Thanks for your tenacity.
Awesome call.
Thank you,
Thank you.
everybody.
Great information. Thank you, my younger community. Woohoo.
I love the daydream comment, sun shower. That's funny.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
Amazing
Thank
information,
you.
everybody. Incredible research.
Thank you, Robin and Gregory.
Hey, thanks everybody. God bless. Have a beautiful day.
Woo-hoo! We have the bestest group.